Hey guys, welcome to this video, guys. So first of all, guys, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded. Something happened with me this week, guys. My internet actually modem when it stopped working, but after that I discovered something around they did to me here on my home. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about it. I might make a video to explain what happened, but basically somebody robbed me and it's crazy. But let's get into the career mode, guys. Stop about that negative stuff that happened to me. But let's go ahead, guys, and talk about the career mode. So you guys asked for Jürgen Damm, so I did try to sign him here, but the manager of Tigres, I believe, doesn't end up accepting. He gets mad because I offered 9 million. I think 9 million was a little bit over in my opinion, but of course the Tigres manager doesn't see it that way, and he ends up not accepting, and we get all blocks communication with Tigres now on Jürgen Damm. After that, guys, you guys also requested me to sign a player that you guys also would want me to bring back, guys, and that is Pato Araujo. So there's someone that commented to bring Pato Araujo back. I think Pato Araujo was it's like a very good player. He could play CM, he could play center back, he could play center defensive mid, and it's a player that when you play with him, you can notice he has this good feeling when he has the ball. I don't know how to explain it, but 1.5 million for him, I think it's a very nice price just to bring him back to Chivas, and we could play him as a center back or as a midfielder, which I think I'm gonna be playing more of him as a midfielder. And that's gonna be a signing, so we just need to actually talk to Araujo and get his contract, what he's gonna wanna play on, guys. But also, guys, have you guys played with the 4-3-1-2, which is actually it's 2 strikers, 1 cam, and 3 CMs. I don't know why I have been playing with that formation, and I think it's have to be one of my favorite formations on FIFA 18. I feel like this FIFA 18 I was so used to playing through the wings, but I feel like on this FIFA 18 I'm playing a lot better with the 4-3-1-2, which is true strikers and 1 cam. But I have to say that cam acts more as a center forward, you know, like a false 9. I don't know why. I think if you remember back in other FIFAs, there used to be 2 versions of the 4-3-1-2. There used to be one where it had 2 strikers and 1 center forward, right? And now I think they removed that formation, and now they only have one, which is the 4-3-1-2 with it's a cam. But I still think that that formation, the cam acts more of a center forward. I have noticed playing in attack, I feel like that it feels like you're playing with 3 strikers most of the time, which is a formation that I've been liking, guys. Of course, we did sign Pato Araujo. I just want to talk to you guys about that formation, guys. But yeah, guys, right here, someone, like, you guys keep saying, like, sign Diego Lainez, he's from America. So I wanted to say, you know what, let's buy him, but we're not gonna talk with anyone from America. We're just gonna buy his release clause, and we actually did that, so we ended up buying him. So all we have to do now is talk to him, which he is a 68 rated player, which for me, I thought he was gonna be a little bit higher. He did pretty good against England. I believe you guys don't know, Mexico is playing the under 17 World Cup. He did pretty good against England, but Mexico did lost that game in a 3-2. I believe he scored the 2 goals, but apparently it wasn't enough. Now Mexico is playing against Chile on the under 17s, I believe. I don't know if it's today, but they have to really win that game if they want to keep playing in the next round of the World Cup under 17. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. I think Diego Lainez is pretty good, but if he does have the right teammates, I don't know if he could do everything by himself. But I have to say, guys, Diego Lainez, like you guys said here, you guys wanted me to bring him to Chivas. We're gonna do that, guys. And I think on this career mode, I didn't play with the 4-3-1-2, which is the new formation I've been liking, playing some squad battles, guys. And because my internet guys, modem actually was not working, I lost, I believe I lost the opportunity to play 2 days of squad battles, so that kind of sucks. So I think right now I'm like gold 1. I think if I would have my internet wouldn't broke down, I think I would have had the chance to make it a little bit higher on squad battles. But still gonna try to play this weekend because I didn't even qualify to the daily knockouts. There's a lot of information I need to talk to you guys about, but I will do this in another time. But let's get focused on career mode, guys. Diego Lainez wanted a release clause, but I think the release clause was too low for him, so we're gonna decide to sign him with a different release clause later on. We need to renew his contract. We'll probably add one if he goes up in rating. I think his value could go up. Right here, guys, they wanted us to put a wage on him, like how much we're gonna be paying him. I decided 15k and 100k bonus. I think that would be fair. I do believe he does not accept it, and he ends up doing a counter offer to us, which we end up accepting at the end. So it was a pretty nice counter offer. I don't think it wasn't that expensive. He just wanted a 2 more K of paying and like 120k more on the bonus signing. So we do end up accepting, guys, and you guys are gonna see here that he ends up being a Chivas player now. So let's go ahead, guys, into our next news here, and that is that Diego Lainez has been presented, like you guys could see on the screen, guys, presented with Bofo Bautista and another Birkin News player of the month, Alan Pulido. Once again, our first game of this episode was gonna be against Pachuca, and we're gonna be playing Honda, guys. So right here, guys, we're gonna start with the first game, Pachuca versus Guadalajara in the stadium of Pachuca, which I don't think it's Estadio Municipal. For some reason they give that stadium to Pachuca. We're playing with our second kit here, guys. I wish EA would do an update and put the Chivas third kit. That would be amazing. But right here, guys, they do end up doing a very good play here. They're trying to open that spots just to score a goal on me, which they end up doing. We leave the man right open, and they end up scoring that goal without a problem. So a very nice goal there from iTzPedroHDi. So we were losing, guys, and let's talk about a little bit about Chile, guys. How in the world that they did not qualify for the World Cup, guys? I think they had one of the best national teams in years with of Chile, I believe, guys, because you guys remember every time Mexico had a friendly against Chile, like Mexico always beat Chile into that 7-0 that we all know about. But I think they had an amazing team. I don't know why it's the deal that they did not qualify. Of course, I know what's the deal. They started pretty good, the qualifiers, but at the end they started losing games, and then I don't know, there's a issue where they say that Peru and Colombia agreed to equalize the game. You could see it there. They just started passing the ball because they knew if they equalized, Peru would go to the they would play against New Zealand for the going to the World Cup. I think Peru is gonna win it, guys. I don't see Peru losing against New Zealand. Right here, guys, we do end up losing the game 2-0 against Pachuca. But yeah, guys, how crazy is that? Now Honduras is gonna be playing against Australia for the to qualify for the World Cup. Right here, guys, we needed to sign a youngster that had I think higher 72 potential or higher, so we ended up signing that player there. But yes, how crazy was the last week of the qualifiers for the World Cup, guys? It was insane. Although I didn't like what Telemundo did. When I saw Telemundo broadcast all three games, it just reminded me like they want to be Martinoli, the commentators, because I remember 4 years ago when that happened, I think Martinoli kind of brought out that style of commentating all three games, which it was crazy, you know. Guardado had the opportunity to give back the favor to the U.S. by scoring that last free kick that Mexico had. If Mexico would have scored that free kick, USA would be going into the I believe into the World Cup to try and beat Australia to go to the World Cup, I believe, which it's insane. If only Guardado would have scored that goal, I think the U.S. would be on the World Cup. Right here, guys, we were playing against Pumas and Chivas, which is us. We're playing against Pumas. But let's keep talking about the World Cup because I think it's amazing how the last week of the World Cups is going. So apparently, guys, I don't know if you guys heard this. Javier Aguirre could be the next manager of the U.S. I don't know how you guys think of seeing a Mexican manager as the USA manager. I think Javier Aguirre is a very, very good coach, but how he managed, like he gets he kind of motivates the players, but he does a lot of he says a lot of bad words in Spanish. I don't see him say that to the players of the U.S. Like, I don't know how that would happen with Javier Aguirre if he goes and becomes the new manager of the U.S. But it's kind of sad that the youngster of the U.S. Is going to be missing the World Cup. And Messi is actually going to the World Cup. He ended up scoring 3 goals, giving the qualifying Argentina to the World Cup, which is pretty nice. I do believe we actually lost that game against Pumas too here, guys, 2-1. They ended up scoring at the last minute. And then we had El Clasico Nacional, which is Chivas versus America. So we were going to be playing this game, guys. Up next, Oribe Peralta with the little training before the game, so the game is coming up. But yes, guys, it was an insane weekend, right, of the international football. Very good. Although I do think Ochoa kind of messed up on a couple of things. I know he couldn't do nothing about the own goal he scored, but still I think he messed up in a couple of things. But very, very nice keeper there. We get a penalty here, I believe by Paul Aguilar, who managed to give us a penalty. But I'm so terrible with penalties this year, guys. I don't know why I've been missing a lot of penalties this year. So Paul Aguilar gets that yellow card, and you guys will see I usually miss every penalty. I don't know why. I'm missing a lot of penalties, guys. Ultimate Team, career mode, no matter what. And take in mind that Saldivar hasn't missed a penalty in real life ever. I don't think ever. And right here, I do miss that penalty. I guess I wanted to play safe, and they ended up saving that one. And then right here, guys, they do a very nice goal on us, and that was gonna be 1-0 before the halftime, and that was gonna be Oribe Peralta scoring that goal, guys. So very nice goal from Oribe Peralta there. And we were losing El Clasico Nacional already. But let's go ahead and look at the replay once again, guys. Nice ball there. Nice pass back to Oribe Peralta. And he managed to score that goal, guys. So, who you guys think is going to qualify, guys, from between Honduras and Australia? I think Australia has a better team, guys. It's just like Australia just has a better team, in my opinion. I think that New Zealand versus Peru, I have no doubts that Peru is going to qualify, guys. Peru just has an amazing team. Rui Diaz, Andy Polo, Guerrero, I think that's the name of one of the best players of Peru right now. Juan Fran, I think, or I forget his name. Right here, guys, I've been struggling with formation, guys. In the next episode, you guys are probably gonna see me stop using the wide formations, because I just discovered, like I said at the beginning of the episode, guys, the 4-3-1-2. I don't know. I was watching the Foot Champions channel, guys, and one of the guys there of the videos, I saw him using the 4-3-1-2, and it just amazed me. I started doing better using it, and I kind of get why. It's like super easy to do quick passes and score pretty nice goals. Right here, guys, we do a comeback with Brizuela scoring the equalizer 1-1, guys. So I don't know, guys. Tell me what's your favorite formation, guys. For me, I think right now I'm liking the 4-3-1-2, which is, it's almost like the 4-1-2-1-2, which I tried that formation, but I feel it's not the same. I feel like that formation, it's more defensive. It has a center defensive mid, and I feel that the center defensive mid sometimes is way down there, like kind of like a fifth center back. And I don't know, on this formation, the 4-3-1-2, I feel like that Cam is more of a center forward, like I said, guys. But yeah, guys, we actually equalize the game, and then we do have this nice counter attack right here, guys. They leave us a right open gap in the middle of their defense. We're gonna put that one in the back of the net with Carlitos Fierro, and I'm starting to just do the celebration because it's just so easy to do. I just press LT, go up and go down, and you do that celebration. So pretty nice celebration that I like doing, which I believe is celebration of Lainez, right? He did it. I hope he did it, because when you press XA with Lainez, he does the celebration, and if you press XA with any player, they will do the full celebration according to EA Sports. So right here, guys, we get another contract tag. They managed to do a foul. We picked up the ball, guys. We're gonna do a sweaty goal, and we're gonna manage to score that goal to make it 3-1. And once again, that celebration with Sandoval, one of the new signings, guys, that we brought to Chivas, guys. And this signing could be happening this next window for Chivas in real life, guys. Sandoval could be going to Chivas, so make sure to know that, guys, and be paying pretty close attention. Chivas might be going for some Santos players, guys, especially because Santos is probably going to be looking to sign players that are good now. They're probably not going to give a lot of opportunity to youngsters right now, because they're going to be in trouble of relegation. So it will be interesting to see if Chivas signs him. But there's another rumor that America is also behind Sandoval. So our final game, guys, was gonna be against Lobos BUAP. Now Lobos BUAP in real life, they beat Chivas, guys, which it was a bad result for Chivas. Chivas has to win, I believe, 5 games, which are the ones that are left to win, 5 or 6 games to qualify in the to the playoffs. Right here, Pedro Aquino managed to do a penalty on us. He gets red carded, and we're gonna get another penalty. So right here, I was kind of nervous. Do I even shoot a penalty? I'm missing all the penalties. What should I do? So I ended up shooting the penalty. I think I put the right power this time, and he just puts it in the back of the net. No problem for Mr. Saldivar. So Saldivar, guys, scoring that golazo for us, guys. So yeah, guys, tell me what formation you're enjoying. Like I said, I'm enjoying right now the 4-3-1-2. With that formation, I feel like I always have an option to pass. I haven't played against someone that plays a lot through the wings. I think that's where I'm gonna have the most problem when I come against an opponent online, where they play against me and they play through the wings, because those formations are pretty narrow. So been doing pretty good though. Right here, guys, they ended up almost equalizing. They got that great opportunities to score. Look at that. Once again, they get a corner kick right here. So we're gonna try and defend that one. I believe they almost scored that one. They hit the bar, but we end up clearing the ball right here, guys. In the 90th minute, guys, they almost managed to score. We tried to do a counter attack, but the game ends. We ended up winning the game, actually. 1-0, guys. So we'll take that lead. Marco Fabian there, very nice player for us. And you guys can see there, Sandoval is the player of the month for us too. And we're actually gonna be changing no other than Lainez number, because he had number 8 and number 8 is retired. So we're gonna end up adding a random number to him, guys. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Chivas career mode, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.